Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Syima and I have some random general messages for the collective today. Okay, so this is not going to be this is not going to be a reading that's specific for anyone, but for anyone who does click on this video, then I do trust that these messages are meant to find you at the time you find this video, right? So let's see what comes out for you guys. I'm going to be using the Goddess Oracle today, and I'll be clarifying with tarot. Let's see what's going on with you guys today. What am I sensing? What am I sensing? Just give me a moment so I can grab myself and tune myself into the energies. I'm seeing balloons. I'm seeing hot air balloons. Something is taking off. I'm seeing hot air balloons. I'm seeing balloons. Okay, some of you might I'm seeing celebrations. I'm seeing something that is taking off. Some of you are starting someone new, maybe someone new, something new. Some of you guys are starting on are entering new beginnings at this time. Okay, you've already gone through a lot of endings in your life, and you are about to enter, okay, your new beginnings. I don't know why I see I usually use this wisdom oracle deck, and I kind of see in between worlds, the card in between worlds in my mind right now. So some of you are in between, transitioning from one reality to another reality. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay, so we got Freya. I think that's how you pronounce it. Freya. Okay, so it says bold. This card means bold, and it says unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. Okay, so for those of you who are transitioning into something new right now, it could be a new job, it could be a new relationship, it could be a new environment, it could be a new location. I'm sensing a lot of you are beginning something new. Okay, and this card is saying that you guys should enter, step into this, and before you enter this new reality, make sure that you have healed a lot of where your fears come from, where your fears arise from. Okay, so try and find out, I mean, if you haven't done shadow work, then I really do suggest that you do more shadow work if you don't know what these fears are. Okay, sometimes people fear success, or sometimes people fear the unknown. Fear is a very strong emotion, and it can mess up your manifestations. So a lot of you are actually entering into a new reality where you cannot bring this fear along with you. Okay, so you've got to be bold, you've got to be adventurous, you've got to be oh my god, what's that word? Embrace. Yes, embrace the unknown. Okay, embrace the fact that you are in a place in your life where you're not exactly sure where you're going. Okay, your trajectory and your path is unclear to you right now, right? But Spirit is asking you to be brave. Okay, don't allow fear to hinder you, okay, from entering this new reality that you've already co-created with the universe. You're manifesting something into the 3D. Okay, you're manifesting something from the 5D into the 3D, you're anchoring that down into the 3D. Okay, you're anchoring consciousness, a different type of consciousness into the 3D, and you cannot bring fear into this. You have to stand in your power. You have to be bold. You have to understand that a lot of people, or a lot of situations or circumstances, but mostly people, I'm sensing people are going to question you. Okay, question your path, question your decisions, question your life, even question what you're doing, question how you do your hair, question how you do your makeup, question who you're friends with or who you hang out with. Fuck them. Fuck every single one of those things. Okay, the most important thing for you right now is to get rid of fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of success. Okay, fear of, I'm hearing fear of failure. Yeah. Okay. Do not be scared to fail. Okay. Failure doesn't mean that you failed. You know, failure means is just another chance for you to try it differently. Okay. Do things differently. When something doesn't work out for you, do it differently. If you still want that thing to work out for you, just do it differently. Try a different approach. Right? But you've got to be bold. You've got to stand in your power. You've got to know who you are. Okay? You've got to also lose the fear of, get rid of the fear of losing things or losing people or letting go of things. Get rid of that fear. Okay? Because you're always, if you trust in the divine, if you trust in yourself, you know that it's going to be replaced with something better. It's just that you can't see it yet. Okay? And that's like the one of the ironies of life is that when you start trusting in the divine, you don't exactly see. Your intuition is guiding you, of course, every step of the way, right? Your intuition is guiding you. It's just that you can't see exactly into the future, because why you can't see into the future so much is because I'm sensing that some of you are very intuitive souls yourselves, right? You guys are high priestesses. You guys are very intuitive. You're in tune with your psychic gifts and psychic powers, or your gut feelings. Okay, you follow your gut feelings, right? So when you're in tune, and when you start being in tune, it's almost like you have to be pushed. You're pushed into trusting yourself, because where does your intuition come from, right? If not your higher self in yourself. Okay, if you don't believe in spirit guides, if you don't believe in goddesses, gods, and whatever it is, those things are all still separate from you. Okay, you tend to put those things separate from you, but we're humans. Okay, we are meant to experience separation on this universe, but the knowingness that we are all one, okay, that's different. Okay, when you have a knowing, okay, that yes, separation is an illusion, right? An illusion, but it's still something that you experience in life. But then you have a knowingness that everything is connected. Your intuition will guide you, will pinpoint to you. Okay, your body, get in touch with your body. Trust the niggle, trust that the cues that your body give you. If your body gives you, right? If you stand next to someone and you're speaking to someone and your body doesn't feel right, your gut doesn't feel right, your gut is telling you like, oh, this person's not safe, or you can't trust this person, trust that, right? Okay, don't be scared to trust your intuition. Okay, don't fear the unknown, and don't fear losing people, things, don't. It's an attachment thing, right? Okay, so don't fear losing these things, because you have to trust that it's going to be replaced with something much, much better. And what this better thing is you anchoring it down, your manifestations down into the reality, into your reality right now, into the 3D. And the reason why you guys are so, like, sometimes you're so confused is because you're seeing into different timelines, into so many different timelines, which means that if you see, okay, if you're that intuitive, sometimes you can see into 5 or 6 different timelines and you're confused, right? You're confused on which timeline to take. Use your intuition, because you can never go wrong with your intuition, okay? Even if you do feel like you took a wrong turn, it's never a wrong turn. Everything is meant to be. Everything is meant to be as it should. Anything that happened in the past was meant to be as it should be, okay? Once you allow yourself to accept that, okay, to accept the fact that, you know, you lose people, you lose friendships, you lose certain things in your life. Once you accept that, okay, oh my God, I'm telling you, you know you're divinely protected, okay, because you do not have an attachment to anything or anyone, right? You know you're divinely protected. And that doesn't mean that you don't need social interaction or whatever, but the universe is going to bring in the right frequencies for you in other people, right? You're going to pull in the right frequencies for you. But before you can pull in these frequencies that are perfect for you, that are going to click in place with your own frequency, you need to let go of these other frequencies that are creating friction in your life, right? Creating chaos and friction and whatever it is, okay? Stop holding on to the past. Stop holding on to what people said to you. Stop holding on to what people have done to you, okay? Forgive all of that. It doesn't mean that you weren't hurt in the process. Yes, you were hurt in the process, right? You were hurt in the process, but you're still alive. You're still breathing. You're still kicking it. You're still getting up in the morning and putting on makeup, and you're still, you know, you're still pushing forwards, right? Okay, so that was the bold card. Let's see what else is going on with the collective. Fear. Allow that fear, you know. Sometimes it's not about getting rid of the fear, it's allowing the fear to guide you, actually. Fear exists for a reason, okay? If it doesn't exist on earth, then of course, you know, if fear doesn't exist at all on earth, then it would, how do I say this? Anything that exists that you can touch, see, feel, hear, sense, smell, okay? Anything that you can feel with your 5 senses that exists in your reality is meant to exist, okay? And when you have this understanding that everything is meant, whatever it is that you can feel, see, touch, hear, whatever it is that you see is meant to exist, then you know that whatever it is that is in your reality plays a role, whether it be a negative or a positive thing. Every single thing plays a role, okay? It's almost like I'm seeing like a ping pong table, okay? I'm seeing like a ping pong table. Not ping pong, what's that? Pinball, yes, pinball, right? So I see a pinball table and someone playing pinball, right? So when you play pinball, you've got a lot of blockages, right? You've got a lot of blockages, you've got a lot of like those like block things, and you have to maneuver your pinball around those let's just call them blockages, right? So you have to maneuver the ball and you have to like keep pushing those things up. So negativity, or what you perceive as negativity, are those blockages, right? Negativity is only something that's there. Blockages are there. It's there to redirect you, okay? Anything negative that happens to you, it's just there to redirect you, okay? So when the pinball hits a blockage, it goes back, right? It goes back, and you keep hitting this blockage. It means that you're not supposed to go through. You're not meant to go through this blockage or this negative thing, right? You're meant to go another route. So you try again. And when you try again, you try and hit different, and you get past that blockage. Maybe you just swerve around it or something, or I don't know, all right? So that's what it's like okay? Negative and positive frequencies, it's more like you maneuvering, okay? Maneuvering your life around the negativity. Sometimes, yes, you might be met with negativity, but when you do meet with negativity, and when I say negativity, sometimes it can come in the form of people, it can come in the form of your own family, it can come in the form of job situations, or you know, things that are anything in your life that you feel is giving you stress and giving you anxiety, giving you all these things, right? It's just asking you to redirect, okay? Go back to the drawing board and redirect. That's all. If you keep trying at something, if you keep repeating a cycle over and over and over again, you need to be aware of these cycles. You have to understand that maybe it's just not meant for you, and you're pushing, you're trying to push towards something that's just not meant for you at this time. It doesn't mean that it's not meant for you ever. It just means that it's not meant for you at this time, and you're not ready for it. Okay. All right. So that's a weird analogy. Pinball game. Yeah. So that's how I see life, basically, like a pinball game. Right. So let's see what else. What other messages we have for the collective? All right. So some of you need to start getting creative. You guys need to start tapping into your creative abilities. You need to start tapping into your creativity. And creativity doesn't just mean arts. It doesn't just mean music, dancing, singing, whatever. Of course, those things are included. But creative in finding solutions. Creative in get creative in finding solutions, but getting creative in going about your day, right? Express yourself through creative activities. Sometimes, you know, there's art in all sorts of things you do. Like, get creative. If you're cooking, that's still art. If you are even if you're cleaning home, you can make it art, right? There is an art to everything. If you notice, there's an art to everything if somebody puts passion into what they do, right? Even if it's something as mediocre as sweeping the floors, right? You can sweep the floors by dancing and sweeping at the same time, or pretending that you're, I don't know, sweeping a big palace, whatever it is, you know. Get creative, okay? And some of you are even, okay, if that's not the case, some of you are starting new creative endeavors, right? Some of you are starting your own businesses even. Some of you, I'm hearing some of you might even be, closet musicians or closet singers, or people who haven't come out with your talents yet. You know, you've got like so many different talents, you know, and if you don't know, if you think you're talentless, everyone has a talent. Every single person has a talent. You just need to get in touch with what that talent is. And for you to get in touch with what that talent is, you have to understand who you are. For you to understand who you are, you need to spend some time with yourself, okay? You need to spend some time with yourself, spend some time in meditation, spend some time nurturing yourself, getting to know yourself, what you like, what you don't like, you know. And you've got to be brutally honest with yourself, you know. What is it that you really do? What is it that really makes your heart sing, okay? Your soul sing. What is it that makes you want to get up in the morning and, you know, work on it first thing in the morning, right? So for me personally, it's spirituality for me, and I love, you know, what do you call it? I love getting to know the divine. Yeah. Okay. So I love spirituality. I love anything that has to do with spirituality. So that's me. That doesn't have to be you, you know. For other people, like, I love tarot. I love all the esoteric things. I love the occult. I love all these things. Okay. Whatever that makes your heart sing, your passion that ignites your passions, okay, that ignites this part of you where, you know, it's like, I can't wait to wake up in the morning and do this, right? I can't wait to work on this. I can't wait to meet that person so I can, you know, all these things. So that passion, okay? Some of you are, I'm sensing that some of you have lost that passion. It's like you're trudging through your days, you know, like aimlessly, and it's draining you of your life force. And when you're drained of your life force, you tend to lose touch with the things you're passionate about, okay? So sometimes you need to take a break from people, circumstances, from, you know, things that were stressing you out before, just to understand what makes you passionate again, okay? Right? Some of you might even be picking up the guitar, right? Some of you might start gardening, you know. Anything that has to do with expressing who you are, expressing who you are at the core, right? Yeah. And I'm seeing a full moon behind here. And I don't think it's a coincidence that obviously I'm doing this reading on an Aries full moon tonight. So some of you need to go into meditation and ask the divine, you know, I want to get in touch with what I'm passionate about, okay? Okay? And if you feel lost with what you're passionate about, just sit in meditation. Allow thoughts to pass you by. Sometimes what I find in meditation is just like, when I sit in meditation, I have all of these like random thoughts, this monkey mind. Allow those thoughts. You know, meditation doesn't mean, okay, when I talk about meditation, it doesn't mean that you have to blank out your mind and think of nothing. It doesn't work that way. Your brain cannot think of nothing at any given time at all, okay? Your brain is ever working, right? It doesn't stop working. Even when you're asleep, it does not stop working. Your brain is ever processing things, right? So when you're meditating, it's just you focusing on one thing, okay? So it doesn't matter, like, focus on your breath, or focus on a sound that you can hear, like maybe you can hear the sound of the fan, or, you know, just focus on something, okay? And if you see your mind, if you notice your mind wander off, right, just bring it back, just gently bring it back to what you were focusing on, and keep practicing that, okay? And then you'll notice that your monkey mind starts to quieten down, all right? And then you'll notice, if you are aware, if you're more aware, if you're more in tune with your body, you'll notice that there's a voice that comes from this part rather than here, right? There's a voice that comes from the middle part, your heart chakra, right? And I'm channeling right now, my nose is itching like crazy, right? So I don't know why that, I've been meaning to Google that, like, why does your nose itch while you're channeling? God damn, right? So from your heart, you'll notice that these thoughts, right, these ideas, okay, they come from a place within here, like here in this part, right, rather than here. When your monkey mind is on a roll, right, you tend to have like all these like thoughts that what's it called, that are linked to each other. So it's like how your memory works, you know. It's like word association, right? So let's say you see a car, and then you look at the wheels, and then the wheels, and then you see the road, and then you see, you know, everything is connected. When you realize that everything is connected, that is your monkey mind, right? That's your monkey mind. But just keep focusing on your breathing. Sometimes it might take a little longer, for some people it might take a little longer than usual, but just focus on breathing, focus on the sound of the fan, focus on maybe chirping birds outside, but focus on something that's constant, like a constant sound. Even try using what are those things called? Binaural beats, even. Okay, if those work for you. Sometimes meditation music, you can find millions of meditations, so many guided meditation music on YouTube and Spotify, right? And it's all free. Okay, so meditation is really important when it comes to getting to know who you are, and when you want to speak to the divine, or when you want to connect to source, right? And have that direct connection to source. So you need to sit calmly, so that inner voice here, the voice that comes from here, comes through. Okay, and it's a good time for you to do that tonight, because it's a full moon, and a lot of I'm hearing from a lot of my acquaintances and even friends and all over Facebook, people left and right are getting triggered and mad and everything. It's normal. It's a full moon, plus it's a full moon in Aries, and Aries is known to be that very impulsive, fiery sign where they just like to pop off at any given time, right? and this full moon is an opportunity for you guys to temper that the monkey mind that leads to triggers. Yes. Okay, so that monkey mind that leads to a lot of triggering. Okay, this is the time for you. This is a good time for you guys to incorporate like some sort of meditation practice to calm those triggers. Those triggers come from here, right? So try and calm your breathing, allow your inner voice to speak up. Okay, and your inner voice, if you want to know what your inner voice sounds like, it's just like a very peaceful, calm voice. Sometimes it's so peaceful that it raises this emotion where you feel so loved, and you even want to cry, like you might want to shed some tears because you feel that love, right? That is your inner voice, right, guys? Okay, so yeah, ask the divine. If you're not sure what your passions are about, ask the divine. Okay, let's see what other messages I have for the collective. There you go, High Priestess. Look at you guys, right? You guys are getting so in tune with your intuition right now. Your third eye and your crown chakra is so wide open at this time, all right? But I also have to remind you guys that if these two chakras are too open, okay, you might feel a little bit ungrounded, right? You might feel like, oh, what am I supposed to do with all this like information that's just swirling around me at this time, right? That is where grounding comes in. You need to sit in meditation again, okay? Meditation is very, very important when it comes to, aligning your chakras and grounding your ideas and your thoughts from the ethers into reality, into the 3D, into the physical, right? So a lot of you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Some of you are actually starting to channel, okay, divine messages. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you are starting to channel divine messages, and you need to start expressing yourself. Like here it says here, like, yeah, express yourself through it, whatever it is, like creative endeavors, like writing or obviously art, yeah, paintings, and even automatic writing or music, or even public speaking. What else? You know, and it doesn't have to be like I said, it doesn't have to. Don't think that, you know, fame is what is that, like, is it called a milestone? Or don't think that you need to be famous to do these things. No, right? You can affect the people around you, just the people around you, okay, and that's enough. That could be just be your life purpose, and you don't even know. Your life purpose doesn't have to be like, oh, I have to go and climb Mount Everest. And sorry guys, I got interrupted, so I'm gonna have to like edit that video and patch it up and whatever. Okay, so we were at High Priestess. Okay, so a lot of you guys are actually getting in tune with your intuition. Okay, so yeah, a lot of you are being shown. Okay, you guys are waking up. You guys are finally allowing these things to, you're allowing your intuition to guide you, right? That's what I'm sensing. And a lot of you are actually in the process of changing, like I said, in between worlds thing, where you are transitioning into from one reality to another reality. And for you to do that, you need to be this, right? You need to get in tune with your High Priestess, the High Priestess part of you, okay, within you, right? Okay, so let's see. I am going to clarify with tarot. Let's see what kind of signs or what kind of situations some of you are dealing with right now. Let's see. Spirit, show the collective. What kind of situations are the collective dealing with at this time? What kind of situations is the collective dealing with at this time? Right? What kind of situations? Some of you are dealing with your anger issues. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you are releasing anger, right, in your lives. What else? That wanted to pop out. Yes. Okay, so some of you are dealing with some money issues. Some of you are really pinching when it comes to money, right? Some of you are experiencing lack of this, right, of money, okay, and you guys are really holding on to whatever it is that you have left, or whatever it is that you have, right? So let's see what other cards. Clarify, Four of Pentacles. Sorry, okay, clarify, Four of Pentacles. Okay, so the reason why you guys are going through this is because you are clearing out some karmic debts, right? You're clearing out some karmic debts, and some of you have some of you decided to clear your karmic debts in the form of experiencing lack, right? Experiencing lack of something, or experiencing lack. But the reason why you're experiencing this lack at this time is because the universe is asking you to give yourself a second chance, okay? To allow yourself that second chance in in creating a life for yourself, in creating financial abundance for yourself. All right, we are humans on this planet, okay, and we need money to live, and we need money to do the things that we want to do, to carry out our life purpose or whatever. Okay, money does make the world go round, right? But it isn't it. You have to understand what money is. Money is frequency, right? Money is also a frequency. Everything is a frequency. So money is a frequency on its own. So for you to if you keep focusing, like I said, focusing on the lack of what you know, on the things that you don't have, right? If you keep focusing on the things that you don't have, you're telling the universe like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this yet, I don't have that, and you're manifesting more of what you do not have, like more of the feeling of not having something, right? That's what you're manifesting, the feeling of what you not having something. So this is with the Judgment card, it says that you will be getting a second chance at building yourself up, okay? And this does not just mean finances, but really building yourself up from the inside, okay? Your beliefs about your self-worth, when it tied to money, right? Your self-worth, some of you tie your self-worth to money, okay? And this is a lesson that you guys need to learn, right? It doesn't mean if you don't have any money then you're not worth anything. No, that's not any way to think about yourself, right? You are worth whatever it is that you feel that you're worth, even with or without money, okay? And once you realize your worth, you're going to be able to manifest money, which is really a frequency on its own, right? So right now, some of you guys are in the middle, right stuck in the middle of experiencing this lack, okay? And I can how do I say that sentence? Speak from experience? Yes, that's what it is. Speak from experience. Okay, so yes, lack mindset, right? You keep focusing on the things that you do not have, and the reason why the universe is showing you this is because you are meant to be using the law of attraction. You're meant to be using your manifestation skills, okay? You're meant to come into your manifestation skills. You're meant to realize that you are powerful manifestors who have come to earth to create abundance for yourself, right? In any way, shape, or form, okay? And this is what you guys are experiencing at this time, right? So yes, you're going through some sort of judgment by the universe. Some of you are clearing out karma. Some of you are clearing out karma from past lives even, okay? So once you have gotten through this, okay, and the karma, I'm hearing the karma is not necessarily a circumstance, right? The karma is really you experiencing the emotion of fear of lack, right? Experiencing that emotion in itself is just so freaking stressful, okay? Some of you need to like I said, change your beliefs on what you're worth, your self-worth, okay? So yeah, that's one message. Let's see what else you guys are going through. Some of you are going through Two of Wands. Some of you are at a crossroads, okay? Some of you are trying to start up online businesses. I'm hearing some of you are trying to start up online businesses. Some of you are trying to start being online and entrepreneurs. Is that how you pronounce it? Oh my god, I never know how to pronounce that word. Entrepreneur Blech. Whatever, entrepreneur, right? So some of you are just beginning or in the planning stages of wanting to start up your own business online, or wanting to collaborate with people from overseas, or just like further away from you but online, right? And expand globally, I guess, or expand on the internet. Yeah, so this is what you guys are going through, and you're in the planning stages. Some of you have already some of you are in the process of like laying those foundations, and laying foundations in a sense like, what is your foundation? Your foundation is you, yourself. Okay, get your mind, body and soul right, and you'll be able to see where you're meant to go, or your path will be illuminated to you. Okay, and some of you have done a lot of work when it comes to clearing out past karma, past karmic shit, let's just say. Okay, so that is what you guys are going through. What can we expect? What can the collective expect in the immediate future? Ooh, nice. King of Wands came out. Okay, so you can expect passion, right? You can expect you guys to come into this energy. Okay, the King of Wands is somebody who is a go-getter. He is a masculine energy, and when you're in a masculine energy, that means you are driven. You are driven to want to go after something, and you are sure. You are focused. You're focused, and you're focused. Anyone around you can feel this, right? If you are in your King of Wands energy, people can feel your passion around you. And people want to invest in this passion, invest in you because of the vibe that you give off. Okay, so a lot of you are coming into this energy where you will be given the drive to go after the things that you want to go after. Okay, some of you in the past may have lost that drive. Like I said, the passion, you've lost the passion. So yeah, this Aries full moon, this could also mean an Aries. Okay, this Aries full moon is going to allow you guys to find it within you to go after your whatever it is that you're going after, right? Your passions, right? I'm also sensing that some of you might have a fire sign coming in to help you with your endeavors, or to I'm hearing assist you. Okay, this person is going to assist you in your endeavors, right? It doesn't have to be a fire sign. It's somebody with strong, prominent fire in their charts, or someone who is very fiery and charged up, and has that really good energy around them. And when you're around a King of Wands type of person, like, oh my god, okay, let's do this, I know I can do this, let's do this. Okay, and you're gonna feel that go-getter, like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I don't care if I make a mistake, or I don't mind making a mistake. That's where you should be. Like, I don't mind if I make a mistake. I can just maneuver myself around it, right? So that's the King of Wands for you guys. Immediate future. What's coming in your immediate future? The Chariot. All right. Okay, so some of you are moving. Some of you might even be getting a new vehicle. A new vehicle could be in the form of a motorbike, just like this one. Some of you are moving on. Okay. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian too. Okay, so you might be moving on with a Cancerian. Okay, or a Cancerian might come into your life at this time, right? Some of you might be getting your driver's license. Some of you might be moving locations. Some of you might be traveling. Okay, even though like countries haven't lifted their border, like what do you call, I keep forgetting what those things are called. The lift the borders, I'm just gonna keep it there. Okay, so they haven't opened their borders yet, let's just say. Okay, so some people are not allowed to travel, but you know, you can still travel within the country, right? So some of you might be doing some of that. Some of you might be changing locations, like I said, moving, right? This is happening all in the immediate future. A lot of changes are happening, people. Okay, a lot of changes are happening. Some of you might be like I said, shifting jobs. Look at this way, that way, like completely changing your realities. Okay, this is you choosing which reality you want to go into, right? Choosing which reality or deciding on which reality you want to anchor down in the 3D, right? Okay. Yeah. What's coming in the immediate future for you guys? What else is coming in the immediate future? And do you see this? There's two, I don't know, but in this card, it shows that the King of Wands is like focused on a map here, right? He's looking at the map of the world and he's wondering, like, where am I going? Where do I want to bring my passion to? Okay, in which part of the world do I want to? So, you know, you might be, planning on relocating to another part of the world, right? Could be traveling with a Cancerian, right? There could be a Cancerian involved. All right, let's see. Yes, nice. And some of you are coming into this. Some of you might be getting pregnant, okay? Some of you might be getting pregnant. Some of you might, wow, might be experiencing self-love, a lot more love for self. That's so if you guys are not moving into a relationship with anyone, then you are literally falling in love with yourself at this time. Okay, falling in love with who you are, getting to know who you are. Okay, getting to know what makes you tick, or literally just focusing on self at this time. Okay, and it's not like you're being forced to, but you want to. Okay, because the Queen of Cups is somebody who loves, who knows what self-love is. Okay, who knows what self-love is. Yes. Yeah. Again, you guys might be dealing with a water sign. Okay, doesn't have to be, but someone with strong water in their chart. Okay. Yeah. Some of you might be still in the decision mode. Okay. All right, let's see. What is the most likely outcome for the collective that's tuning in right now? What's the most likely outcome for the collective that's tuning in at this time? Wow, new beginnings. Okay, so some of you might, the most likely outcome is that you are going to enter a very new beginning, something that you haven't done before. You're going to take a leap of faith. You're going to take a leap of faith. I'm also seeing that some of you might be traveling towards someone that you love very, 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 very much, right? Someone that you are in love with. You might be traveling towards this person or moving closer towards this person. This person could be another water sign, right? And the Fool card, okay, this signifies Aries, okay. Yeah, you guys could be dealing with an Aries too. All right. Let's see. Yep. Moving away from situations that made you Six of Swords. Basically, it's moving away from difficult situations, like literally moving away from yeah, it shows here shows another full moon. Okay, so this is basically what's coming in for you guys. This full moon, this is probably going to turn out to be like a full moon reading. So you guys are moving away from situations that don't serve you anymore, okay, moving away from difficulty, moving away from toxic situations, even moving away from toxic people, moving away from what you thought once that would make you happy, okay, moving into a completely new direction altogether, right? What else is the outcome? Oh, okay, so the outcome, Seven of Cups. Okay, so you have the Fool, Six of Swords, and Seven of Cups. Some of you are literally just blindingly taking a leap of faith into the unknown, where you don't know what is gonna bring you, okay? But like I said, be brave, be bold, okay? Don't allow your fears to hold you back, right? Okay? Your soul knows where it wants to be, so let it guide you, okay? Let that guide you. Let your inner voice guide you, and let your inner voice come through. If, like I said, if you can't hear your inner voice, go into meditation. Allow yourself to rest, and allow yourself to be engaged with your inner self, right? I'm also seeing that the outcome might be like you might be moving away into several different things altogether, right? Several new beginnings, that's what I'm hearing. You are not just starting just one thing. It could be that you're moving towards everything else, like a lot of different things, okay? Different reality, different people, different everything is different, everything is new, right? Because this signifies new, right? Okay, so yeah. Okay. Is there anything that what could be the blockages at this time? Let's see what spirit blockages. What are the blockages at this time? What could be blockages? What kind of blockages? The World. Okay, so when this world, the World card comes out, it could be the blockages that you haven't ended a cycle yet, or you're finding difficulty in ending a cycle. Okay, so try and if this is your block, then you've got to find a way to end this cycle of whatever it is that you've been going through, whether it be in your thoughts, or anywhere within you, your circumstance. Sorry, what am I saying? Circumstance, right? If you keep repeating a certain cycle over and over and over again, you've got to end the cycle, right? This could be a potential blockage. If you don't end the cycle, then you won't be able to have this new beginning, right? Yeah. Let's see what other blockages. the Queen of Wands. Wow, look at that. Blockages. There could be a fire sign, okay, a fire sign that is what do you call it? I'm hearing ending a cycle with a fire sign. Yes, this doesn't have to be a woman. This could be this is an energy, feminine energy, okay? The fear, okay, of ending this cycle, okay, that could be a blockage for you, right? Ending the cycle with another fire sign. I'm also hearing that lack of your blockages could be, you know what could be your potential blockage is having lack of passion, or having that the lack of being driven to go forwards towards something, right? Let's look at the blockages. Yeah, okay. So, two cards came out, the Devil and the Page of Wands. Okay, so your blockages could be also toxicity within yourself, toxic ways of thinking, toxic people, okay? Toxic people in your life, attachments. Blockages are definitely, okay, this is obvious, you know, attachment to something, or attachment to people, places and things, right? If you can't allow yourself to let go of these things, right? If you can't allow yourself to just let go of these things and allow yourself to move into this new beginning, if you don't allow yourself to move into this new beginning, then you still feel attached to something, right? Either you still have another cycle to go through when it pertains to this blockage, or for you to remove this blockage, you have to go through it, right? You can't just like swerve your way around it. You have to go through this blockage, right? Or you have to experience this blockage so that you know how to maneuver it, right? So some of you haven't learned your lessons yet, or you haven't learned something, or you're not seeing something. So it could be that you are leaving behind addictions, toxic things, like, you know, addictions to whatever it is, you know, vices, sex, drugs, alcohol, anything that you use to escape, right? Yeah. What else? Even work, money. Okay. Right. I'm seeing here that some of you might have two people to choose between. Might have two people to choose between. Okay? That will be for another reading, I guess. But right now, this is just a general reading for the collective, and see we're seeing where everyone is at the moment. Okay? So, is there any advice? Okay, let's just pull out some last cards for advice from the Wisdom Oracle. From the Wisdom Oracle, let's see. Don't be afraid, right, to take this new leap of faith. Don't be afraid. Whatever decision you make, okay, it's not a wrong decision. You're never on the wrong path. Okay, you might think like because you experience blockages or you experience setbacks or whatever that you're on the wrong path. It's not ever the wrong path. It's just a path where, you know, sometimes you have some karmic lessons to learn, or you have some karmic debts to pay. So some of you are ending that cycle of karma for you guys, right? So don't take things too seriously when it comes to that, okay? When it comes to making decisions, just follow that calm inner voice, right? All right. Yeah, a lot of you are going to be blessed, okay, with your soul tribe after this. Wow. Okay, so the advice is a lot of you are going to be met up with your soul tribe, blessed with your soul tribe, blessed with the people that you're meant to be with, blessed with the people that you're meant to end up with. Okay, you this as advice is look forward to this, but you've got to end the cycle, because there's a never-ending story that you guys are going through, that you guys are repeating. If you don't repeat it with the same person or situation, the next situation that you go through, you're going to still keep repeating the same thing, right? And some of you are going to end up in confusion. Okay, why does this keep happening to me? You know, why am I being met with the same type of people, or why am I being given the same type of situations? You know, I already just left this situation. Why am I moving into a situation where the same thing is happening? There's something that you're not seeing. Okay, it's confusing you. Okay, so that's why I'm saying, like, go into meditation, right? I just had to put that out there. Some of you are dealing with a counterpart. There's a King and Queen of Wands here. Some of you might be dealing with a counterpart. Okay, and this is a very karmic cycle for you guys, but Spirit is saying that a lot of you are allowing this to just happen. Yes, a lot of you are just allowing this to happen at this time. So trust, okay? Trust that things are going to get better. Trust that the divine is blessing you with the people that you're meant to be with, okay? All right, guys, and I think that's going to end up the reading for today. That was a very long reading. Okay, I'm going to have to patch up with the previous video. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please do remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will come back tomorrow or the day after with another video for the collective. Okay, so have a very happy full moon, you guys. Okay, full moon in Aries, right? So I'll see you guys. Bye.